Hey y'all, I hope that you're doing fantastic. I've been working on that new song that I wrote all day. I'm not done, far from being done on it, but I just wanted to kind of just give you a little taste of what I've got so far and see what you guys think. Like I said, I still got a lot of music to add to it. I've got vocals to add to it. So this is like extremely raw cut stuff right here that you're gonna get. So let me run this back here. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. Like I said, I'm so spontaneous, and you know, I don't have anybody to talk to during the day, so I hop on here and talk to you all. And even if it is one-sided, it's just like at least gives me somebody to talk to or something. I mean, but anyway, let's go. I'll shut up now. Hopefully, let me move back because it might be a little bit too loud there. It's not it. That's not all the song, but just a little teaser there. I'm excited about this song. I got a lot to do with it, but I just want to say hey, and I was kind of bored. I was taking a break. Actually, let's just do a reading. Let's just see where the energies are, and I guess I'll do it right here. Let me grab my cards real quick. I hope y'all had a fantastic day. I've been really busy today. That's a lot of hard work when you're working on a song. Hold on just a second. I guess we'll go ahead and grab these here. Somebody, I just really feel like somebody's really in their head about some stuff, and like can't get, like, I don't know. Last night I did that video, the one, and I feel like somebody out there is afraid of the spotlight, or to be a leadership like that, to be a teacher of, like this morning on that morning read, we had energy come out about people coming out of addictions and things like that from their past, and being able to help other people get out of addictions, and that's hard. It's not hard to be a leader out of that and want to help people, but it's hard if you're not used to being someone who is called to be out in the spotlight. You know, all this stuff's been coming out in the Leo season, and it's about our heart. And I get how, like when I first started this channel, you know, I'd never done anything like this before in my life, but I've always been up front in the spotlight because I've always been a singer. But talking for me has never been anything that I've just scared to death to talk in front of anybody. That just wasn't me. When I was senior in high school, we were doing an essay, and I was just out of my head because we were have to stand up in front of the whole dang class, and I was like, oh my god, I just did not want to do it, and I sucked in English, but anyway, I actually made a good grade on the essay, but so I went to the teacher and I said, can I sing my essay in front of the class? And she was like, what? She's like, yeah, I guess. But it turned out okay for me. And, you know, that card came out this morning just to be you. Just be who you are. And, you know, like I said, when I first started this channel, you know, this was not me, but I heard the Spirit tell me to do, because I was doing cards and stuff at that time. And you grow where you're at. You grow where you're at. And think about it, you know, if you have somebody there who is experienced in things where you lack, it makes it easier in business, in partnership, in whatever it is. But I really feel like somebody's really in their head about front stage stuff. Spirit just wants me to tell you that it's all right. And it's going to be all right. And some people are still in those addictions, but they're coming out of them. And some people just have addictions in their mind. They're just thinking things that they shouldn't be thinking, which eventually that'll lead to probably the act. But that's dangerous. But that's why those powerhouse couples in the earth realm why they're called there. And if you're somebody, like I said, already married to somebody, and you have a mission that you do, that you're not definitely just right there on like a stage or a camera or whatever, there's still people around you and I, when we are out in the public eye, going to the grocery store, doing whatever, going to events and things like that, where you and I always have some type of an opportunity to shine somewhere. But there, like I said, there are people who are called to do stuff like this, and you grow in it. I've grown so much in doing this kind of stuff. Like I said, when I first started my cards, I'd have to I would start recording, and I didn't like it, and so I'd just delete the recorder. And then I'd do it again. I'd delete videos 2 or 3 times. It took me a while to get, zodiac sign readings out, just because I'd go back and watch it and just like, I don't know. That's why I watch myself so much, so that I can learn from my own mannerism, because I want to show up to be the best me version that I can for whoever. To me, there's strength. There's strength. That's beautiful energy. And all I can say is that the Spirit says it's going to be all right. You're going to have to face the fear and tell the fear to shut up. That's what that strength card that we just seen there is all about. I've seen that card a couple of times today. And it's called trusting. Trusting people that are in relationship, partnerships, and things like that. Being able to just trust in your moment. You should never try to be anything outside of who you are, because then you'll fail every time. You'll collapse every time. So, people go, oh my God, I got to get up on stage. Just like I said in my senior year, I was like, oh my God, and my whole classes, and it's just like, I could not talk. But learning and growing and, singing for me, give me a microphone, I was singing for 100 people. That was never an issue for me. But something about talking was. And I've grown so much, I just had to face the fear. I just had to say, okay, I'm just going to do it. Because I know on the inside when the Spirit speaks, and you do too. You do. Everybody does, but it's just that a lot of people just don't, they don't listen to it. But a lot of times something will happen and they'll go, I knew it. I knew I should have done that. Well, that was your intuition, your Spirit leading you. And it's called exercising the Spirit. The more you do it, the more easier it gets. So let's go ahead and take a card here. I hope you all like that song. I'm excited about it. It's been a while since I wrote a song, but there's a special somebody who literally, it just comes out of me when I think about this person. So, let's see what needs to come out. What needs to come out, Spirit? See, somebody needs to talk, get out of their head about things, whatever it is, whatever you've been going through. Love is a big deal for some people as well. A lot of people have been single for a long time, and you don't have to get married if you know who you want to be with, or you can just be in a committed relationships. Even still, sometimes that's a big deal to people as well. You can't be anything until you're friends first. And if somebody is an interest to you and not willing to grow from that space, and still say if there don't need to be any strings or whatever, that's fine with me. But have an agreement of knowing who you are to one another, but willing also to grow from that place and not put tentacles on, a leash on, you got to be mature. And when two people come together and are mature, you just grow from that space one moment at a time. I know that I'm kind of touching on all kinds of different, I feel like I am anyway, maybe I'm not. Sometimes I think that and I run things back and I was like, well, I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. And that kind of goes by what I'm saying here. People get out of their head because we make a huge deal out of things sometimes that are just so small. And we miss out on a lot when we do that. And this is, the knight in shining armor, this is sweet energy that is kindness, gentleness, all kinds of stuff. This is proposal, can be. This can be a huge I'm sorry or whatever. Artistic energy coming out here with this. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And the Cancer's energy, you need to come out that shell if you got a lot of Cancer energy in your chart. Like I said, we're all made up of that chart, but some people have more than others in certain areas, and that's why we all need one another. But this is really sweet energy, and the Scorpio energy it needs to come up and stop holding back on things. And sometimes people need to pull back a little bit because they're too far out here. It's all about balance, and that Cancer energy is about being balanced. And today, like I said, is the 14th, and that is that balance card in the High Arcana. And then you got that Piscean energy that is all about artistic. It's Neptune energy, and it can be confusing sometimes, but it doesn't have to be confusing. It's just that something's just complex, You just grow where you're at. That is a very, very dreamy type of energy, and this is like knight in shining armor stuff, and beautiful energy here. Look, the World card is at the bottom. That's that Saturn energy stuff that makes you and I work for whatever it is, goals and things like that. Walking right on into success, complete success. Success that the Creator wants you and I to succeed in every single day. Whatever it is, just do it with all your heart in your moment. And then you'll look back a week from now and go, wow, I've really grown just in a week by just paying attention to my moment and just giving it all I had in my moment. And this is where we get success here. Those 4 fixed signs, whatever it is, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio energy, and got a lot, everything's here. Everybody's here. That's beautiful energy. Real quick and easy little read here. Like I said, I was taking a break, and I just felt like somebody has just literally been in their mind, and I don't know. I just really felt that, and just take a breath. If you found yourself in that energy today, just take a breath. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Love never puts pressure on another person. And so in anything, if people truly care and have compassion for one another, you and I will never push and pull on somebody, because that's selfishness if we do that to another human being. You got to let people grow right where they're at, and it's called maturity. This is about maturity. This is the last card of the deck. When we reach this, y'all, then we can literally say I'm grounded in all 4 elements and be fixed there, because that's all the fixed signs that you and I must achieve. And then when we go through the cycle, remember that Rune said today, a new cycle. When we go through the cycle, we fix ourselves there and then start afresh and anew. And we, like I said, we grow from that space and we expand from that space. And, but we must stay in this love energy at all times. And love energy is found in all 4 of the elements. But this cup energy is being highlighted in this stuff right now. Rest the mind. Whoever that is for... and if you've been around somebody today who's just been like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, be that cup of refreshment for that person and help them up. Help them up, because that's what it's about in this world. Raise the vibration of our planet to a beautiful place. Hope you all have a fantastic day. You never know, I might hop in later. Hope you liked my song. I can't wait to share it, and it'll take a few days, because like I said, there's a lot of it's a lot to put in a song together, and you know, and I'm an amateur, and that's just something I just like doing. So, shalom, y'all.